Hey, what's up guys? This is Baller24 bringing you another Black Ops gameplay, and this time I'm playing Free-for-All on Summit. And before I even get started, I want to say that I am nowhere near a good Free-for-All player. I don't know, the spawns mess with me. I'm just not a good Free-for-All player, but I thought this game was pretty fun. I started off pretty strong, ended kind of poorly, but I started off really strong, and that kind of made me happy, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And I don't know, I just kind of started playing free-for-all recently ever since the sniper tournament to kind of get the hang of it. And usually I play it like when I don't have friends online or something like that, because I just don't feel like playing with randoms. I'd rather play with the team. And well, I guess also before I get into my topic, what I wanted to tell you guys about was a new series that Instant Karma and myself have started. And the first episode went up yesterday or Sunday, and it's a series. We're calling it Showdown Sundays or Sunday Showdown or something like that, whatever it is. And essentially what the series is me versus him, one-on-one in whatever game, and we record the game live and also record it with live audio, and the loser has to post it on their channel. So the first episode is actually on his channel, and obviously that means I won. But it's an interesting way just to kind of try some different games, and also to let people see our reactions when we do play games live. So I thought it was kind of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to go check it out. And also, if you guys go check it out, let us know some other games that you want us to play, some other things that you might want us to see. For this first week, we played Mortal Kombat. And for next week, we haven't decided yet exactly what we're gonna do, but we'll figure something out. And if you guys have anything you really want to see, let us know and we'll check it out. So that brings me on to my topic now that I got all that out of the way. And what I essentially wanted to talk about was, which Call of Duty has your favorite sniping? And by what I mean by that, I'm personally going to talk about the comparisons between CoD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops. And that's really because I never played World at War. Honestly, all three of them, they're all completely different types of sniping, and they're all take something really different, or they're all really different to adapt to. And a lot of times it's hard to find somebody that's extremely good and extremely consistent at all three. And also, if you hear dogs barking in the background, that's my dogs. I apologize. They're playing and fighting with each other, so yeah. But anyways, on CoD 4, the sniping on CoD 4 was, I guess you could call it the original quickscoping. And people loved it. I mean, it was a huge thing that when people were able to pull out a sniper in CoD 4 and they could go in and start rushing spawns, they could start being aggressive, they can start doing whatever they essentially wanted to do with the sniper, because now the sniper was an effective weapon and people became really good with it. And it's a whole lot of fun. I mean, it's very simplistic. It doesn't have any additional aim down sight times. It has, just the standard aim down sight. There's no boost, there's no pro perks like sleight of hand pro to make you aim down sight faster, but it is still a pretty high speed, and it's considered, most people would say yes, that was the original quick scoping, because you were able to scope in fairly quickly, pretty fast, and do really well on it. And it's a ton of fun. I'll go back to it every now and then, either with friends jumping online, or maybe even just private matches where we just goof around, go jump in some and do some sniping on CoD 4, just because it is fun. And then after CoD 4, the sniping had been so popular, it was so big, that on Modern Warfare 2 the sniping evolved even more, and that is when Sleight of Hand Pro came to be, I guess you could call. And Sleight of Hand Pro essentially revolutionized the way people snipe, because you could aim down sight so ridiculously fast that if you're able to do well, consistently with a sniper in Modern Warfare 2, you were almost untouchable, because you could aim down sight faster than a guy with the reg gun, or just as fast with Sleight of Hand Pro. and you had one bullet to kill them as opposed to them shooting 2 or 3. Now obviously there are different circumstances where you would get hit markers and painkiller and things like that in that game that kind of tried to combat the effectiveness and how strong the snipers were, but they did have a huge change from COD 4 to Modern Warfare 2 as far as sniping, and while I was playing it, I loved it. I thought it was amazing because I could run around and rush spawns the same way with the sniper as I would with like the UMP 45. It was a ton of fun. And then when Black Ops came out, at first the sniping in Black Ops was horrible. And I know I'm mostly addressing quickscoping in this video, but essentially that's pretty much what the major changes in sniping in those games I feel has been. It hasn't been in the general mechanics and overall issues of sniping, but for the most part it's been tweaks and adjustments to how you're able to, quote, quickscope. And everybody has their own definition of that. My definition is a very loose one. Essentially anything that you can do fairly quickly is a quickscope in my opinion. I don't have anything like, there's no specific term or there's no specific motion where I can look at it every time and say, oh, that's a quickscope or whatever. But anyways, back to my discussion. Sorry, I got off on a tangent there. But with Black Ops, when it first came out, the sniping was incredibly difficult. The counter for the idle sway, the recentering, all of that took so long, and sniping was almost, I don't want to say impossible, but it was ridiculously difficult when Black Ops first came out. And you know, over time with the different perks, the different tweaks, I mean, it has been more manageable. It's been a lot better, and it's essentially right where I like it to be. And to be perfectly honest, Black Ops sniping the way it is now is probably my favorite of all the Call of Duties that have been out, just because it is still challenging. You can do really well with the sniper if you know what you're doing, but at the same time it is incredibly challenging and you still have to be on point and on top of your game to do well. And so anyways guys, I'm out of time. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your opinions on this issue. Let me know which game had your favorite sniping and why. Let me know anything else you feel would be important to add to this discussion. So again guys, like always, it's Balla24. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm out.